Hey everyone, it's Tabby.
Ah, there you are. Have you finished all your business?
Jade
with your fellow
Empire.
students? I expect our next conversation to change a great many things.
Yes,
You should be ready.
I am ready. I am ready,
Wait outside, Gao. I will finish with you later.
bitch.
Now,
It's the way he
there are
walks.
many things ahead that you must discover about yourself. I trust you know the importance of your destiny.
No. How would I know that? You haven't told me anything about anything.
I'm sorry, but I wanted your development unspoiled by expectation.
And then I
with
got
the events of
spoiled.
Late, well, there have been many factors acting upon you.
Ah, yes.
You are an orphan, but you were not abandoned. You were rescued from the Temple of Dirge in the land of howling spirits. You were orphaned by violent action.
Okay.
I take responsibility for it. You see, I used to be more than a humble teacher. To learn of yourself, you must learn more of me. I was once leader of the Imperial Army.
Okay.
I was known as Sun Li, the glorious strategist. I am the brother of Emperor Sun Hai.
You've never said anything about this.
I will tell you more, but first, we have an uninvited visitor. Gao never could keep his ears to himself, especially when angry. So predictable. He's heard as much as I wanted him to. Perhaps it will give him a little perspective. He should respect even the most humble person, because who knows what lies within? That includes you and me both.
Why hide that you're the Emperor's brother?
I was ashamed. He seized your homeland during the long drought. It was an aggressive change in the Empire that would soon bring Death's Hand to power. I withdrew my support and tried to rally your people against the siege I had helped plan. A doomed effort.
Yeah, you guys ready for a very
sides. Sun Kin and her brother
old
also fell.
cutscene?
Listen, I will tell you how you came into
It's gonna be
my
very
care.
blurry. I guess not as blurry as it could be. It doesn't look half bad.
Come with me. No, this is my fight. Go!
So, masterfully saved us. Isn't that nice? Look at him. Just carrying us as a baby.
Your people were killed. I am haunted by it, and now the world may join me. The assassin on the beach was a Lotus assassin, a minion of Death's Hand. More will come.
Can you tell me anything about my people?
Most in the Empire know nothing of the land of howling spirits. I found its people to be honorable, but I can't tell you more than that. There was no time to learn more.
Okay, well, who is Death's Hand?
He is the right hand of the Emperor, and rules the Lotus Assassins in place of Prince Sun Qin, who was killed at Dirge, a death he may have orchestrated. He shows no hesitation, and gave no thought to the lives of those we faced. His influence poisons the Emperor. I have no doubt he is utterly evil. I have never faced him, but I know of no one living who has. A dark energy sustains him. That is the armor of a man who has no remorse, no pity.
Oh, okay. When you say the world may join you in being haunted, what do you mean?
Your people were guardians, but we did not have a clear idea of what. It is tied to your destiny. I will explain if you want me to move on.
Yes, let's move on.
You were meant for something important, but because of my actions it was denied you. Stories about ghosts, the assassin on the beach, you are tied to this. Our dead no longer drift to the underworld. They wander, lost, going mad. In time they may overwhelm the living. It began when your people were destroyed.
By your brothers? Yeah, right? Myths and legends start... Okay, why have I not witnessed this?
We are on the edge of the Empire, and not all spirits make their presence known. We are not immune, but I kept you isolated.
Yeah.
This information could endanger you.
Why?
The first assassin found us by accident. The next attack may not be so unfocused. To fix the world, you may threaten the power of some dangerous people. The Spirit Cave will make things as clear as they can be. Only you are meant to understand what is within. You will see the corruption of the spirit realm for yourself.
Does a tunnel lead to the cave somehow? The entrance shouldn't be here. Could not be here, right?
It is here, in my home. I kept it hidden by never acknowledging its importance. It is not hard to hide something.
True.
You need only master keeping the secret.
Yeah. Why is it part of the school?
It was partly the strange skills of Dawnstar that showed me to the corruption, and partly something that belongs to you. You'll understand when you enter.
Okay. Can I go? Is it safe?
No, but few places truly are. This has been a lot to comprehend, so take your time. There are instructions inside, and something that belongs to you, an amulet. When you emerge, you will know more about yourself and your destiny than I can explain, and you will better know your enemy.
Well, let's go then. Oh yeah, we know he's not the first master. Kind of looks like a skull. Wow, look at it from this angle. You got 2 eyes, a nose, and a teeth. Wow, that's kind of cool. A sturdy gate bears a clay seal. A message is carved across the surface in Master Li's handwriting.
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you.
Hungry for you.
Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm.
Why?
I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are.
And how easy they are. This pillar of stone contains some sort of metallic object within it. Carved into its crystalline surface is an inscription.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this.
Why?
Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers, and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation.
Okay.
But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential.
I'm gonna tap them all day long. Alright, Flawed Warrior Gem. Body +1. Yep, equip. And done. That's it.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able to resist.
Oh yes, I understand that very well.
Legendary strike.
I'm on fire! Can you imagine if we got a new Jade Empire after all these years? How great it would be to get a new Jade Empire. Oh, that's right. Weapons don't do anything to them. Yep, so some people are immune to different things, right? Spirits are immune to weapons. Demons are immune to magic. And something's immune to physical. I forget what it was. Alright. I'm gonna loot. If I can. Alright, ooh. Alright, moving on. The writing on the clay tablet is strangely illegible, rather than just being poorly inscribed. It seems to change as you try to read it. You notice that the amulet you found in this room has started to glow dimly. Hold up the amulet you found in this room. The amulet grows brighter, and suddenly the inscription on the clay seal is clearly legible.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything right.
Okay. See, the problem is I know the full story because I played this game multiple times. So I may accidentally spoil something without even meaning to spoil it. If I say the word spirit monk, and I go, yeah, man, I'm the last of the spirit monks, and people go, what? That hasn't been introduced yet. Well, I don't understand what a spirit monk is. So we're like, well, you know, be introduced later then, won't it?
Succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse.
Okay.
All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the Empire. I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure. Meditate on what you see here. When you leave, all will be changed.
Yeah, okay. So, you want to meet the first master of the school? The original master? A student? Yeah? I had forgotten the stench of the living. I ruled this place, taught with wisdom. Why can't I find my way? Where is the voice that should call to me? Speak of your torment, I must understand it. The living understand nothing. The living cannot feel the pull to nowhere. The frustration. The way is blocked. The shepherd is gone. Cannot escape the living. Milling. Stinking. You cloud the way. Who clouds the way? What's blocking you? desire, arrogance. The way of things is broken. No souls return to the living. What will become of the world if no souls are replenished? Eventually there will be an end. You are blind to the danger, blind to the truth. You cannot understand if you see, or you can only understand what you see. I will make you see. I will make you understand. Yeah.
My power is stretched thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can move beneath the notice of others.
Yeah, we hope.
Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His
No.
reasons are clouded, but you must find a way through the fog.
I don't want to be anywhere near
You
predators.
are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk, and you are the last.
Oh yeah, so it is now revealed. What is a spirit monk?
I do not have the strength to answer.
Sure you don't.
I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us.
Okay.
The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you.
Okay.
I have a moment of power. A window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands.
I always go with fire, so I'm gonna go with ice.
Emotions burn, but the spirit can also turn cold and strike with grim resolve. Command this, and you chill the hearts of your enemies. Yours is the power of Ice Shard.
Is this the kind of style Master Lee cautioned Gao against using?
There is no inherent villainy in any martial action.
True.
Only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it. I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, spirit monk, for you are the last.
Style gained. Ice Shard. Scroll stand. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 1. Mankind has long known that we are not alone in this world. Descended from heaven, risen from the ground, present all around us are spirits. These beings often go unseen, but when they choose to interact with us, the effect is usually profound. But what are these beings? Are they people who have died? Are they servants created at the beginning of the world by the great dragon? Are they something else entirely? Or are they all of the above? In my research, I have managed to find and communicate with a number of them. I contacted some through priests or relatives, and when it was a spirit returned from the dead. But other encounters were much stranger. This is Volume 1. Oh, a new scroll stand. Jade Empire Bestiary Volume 3. To kill a spirit. A wise monk once asked, how do you kill a thing that is already dead? Because that is something I can imagine a nice peaceful monk asking. How do you kill something that's already dead? The answer is simple. You can't. You can, however, disperse a spirit. This is not the same thing as killing, but it has a similar effect. It is important to remember that spirits are virtually immune to man-made weapons. Yeah, that's why you can't use your staff or sword on them. You must confront spirits with martial, magic, or transformation styles. Never underestimate the strength of spirits. They may appear insubstantial, but they can still be deadly to the living. Oh, yay. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and save. Let's save real quick. Boom. Go to the amulet. Yes, mine +1. Good. I'm glad. Oh no, I want spirit +1. What the? Oh yeah, that's how I like to stand too. Ah yes, teleportation. I have died and been reincarnated.
You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet and what you have learned for at least another day.
But I didn't need that long apparently. A spirit released me.
A spirit released you? That explains your strange exit. This is a very sudden development I did not foresee. Perhaps it has something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far?
Yeah, he's really fishing for answers, isn't he? She said I was a spirit monk. What's that mean?
Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were.
So, did you try to stop your brother?
He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Li, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
That's the same man that I beat the crap out of.
She is not there.
No, Master Li. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jingwu. You may go. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind. It would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time.
What do you mean by when you said that this would be useful?
I didn't mean to appear callous. I'm sure Dawnstar is fine. What I meant was that this will serve as a final measure of your abilities. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow student? Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland.
Okay. I will leave right away.
That is good. Time is very important. Here, take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others to stock essence gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so.
Oh, yeah.
You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential.
Yay.
Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
Oh, man. So, I wanted to do this earlier, but I wasn't able to. So. Earlier when I got the lion's head, place the token from the old master's grave into the lion's mouth. Something changes inside the statue. The sphere glows green. So, to make green, you need blue and yellow. Nothing happens. The sphere changes colors, taking on an orange hue. So to make orange, I need to take the blue off and place the red in. Now I need to make purple, so now I need to take the yellow one off and put the blue one on. The statue erupts in a loud burst of energy. Clearly you've done something momentous. You feel different.
Examine your world from all angles, and you will see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
And now I'm actually done with that statue. I've done everything I can with it. Yay. Sweet. I wonder how I use them. Oh. Let's end this episode with one last scroll stand, shall we? Auspicious portents. Understanding the stars in the universe is a very important goal. By examining the universe, we can interpret and predict things to come. The sky is where the great dragon was said to dwell. In his illustrious home, we can see the signs of his effects on creation. Of the observable phenomena, three major ones are the most auspicious: comets, the flames of the heavens passing across the sky, eclipses, during which the power of the gods blocks the sun for brief periods, and falling stars, marking the descent of one of the celestial bureaucracy to the earth. That's what they believe here. Anyway, that's going to be today's episode. When we get back, we're going to go save Dawnstar. Alright. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.